Guys, for the love of God, can you please stop drinking every weekend? You're only supposed to consume alcohol once or twice a month. Anything more than that, you're an alcoholic and you need to attend those AA sessions. No, I'm being serious. You guys are too young to be drinking the way you are drinking. Thanks. Bye.
Did you know that 60% of gender-based violence reported cases involve alcohol? Alcohol is costing South Africa way more than we pay at the till, and let me tell you why. Alcohol fuels aggression, clouds judgment, making violent behavior way more likely. It escalates already tense situations, putting women and children at greater risk, whether at home or even in public. The lack of regulation and unsafe drinking patterns make our communities way more dangerous, leaving survivors and potential victims vulnerable. Even though the 16 days of activism is over, the fight still continues. Higher alcohol taxes can reduce violence and trauma and make a safer environment for many people. Let's take action to protect our women and children from harm.
South Africa is in the top 10 of the most alcohol-consuming countries in the world. Wrong. According to the World Health Organization, South Africa is number 58 out of approximately 189 countries in the world. No, but South Africa consumes more alcohol now than it's ever done before. Wrong again. According to data, South Africa has been dropping in the amount of alcohol that people consume each and every year, from a high of 11 liters per adult of pure alcohol to now 7 liters, 0.23, which is the lowest it's ever been, ever in the life of South Africa. So now the issue is, what exactly is happening? Maybe there's a problem with people have a drinking problem. More people are drinking now than ever. No, there are less people that are drinking alcohol now in South Africa in 2024 than there's ever been ever. The population has increased by millions over the last few years, but the alcohol consumption has decreased per adult, which means that now less people are drinking alcohol now than they've ever been before.
So the stats are showing that 62,000 people die in South Africa annually to disease related to alcohol. This could be you die from a heart attack, and then when they check what is their underlying issue, and then it was alcohol. It was alcohol. People die because of their BP went high. When they check alcohol was there as well. People die because of stroke. When they check alcohol was there. So 62,000 people die in South Africa because of alcohol. Guys, it's not just vibes. It's a poison. It kills. I used to drink. It feels like a nice poison, but we need to know the truth. People deserve to know the truth. That is actually dangerous than you think.
If you are having a drink or two every single day, you're an alcoholic. Alcohol is the one thing that is so addictive, but we don't see it as addictive. We don't see it as a problem. It's unlike drugs where we know, okay, like if you are smoking every single day, like you're addicted. Like smoking every single day, no matter what you're smoking, you are addicted. But we don't apply that when it comes to alcohol. The fact is, if you are drinking every single day, I don't care how healthy you claim to be, you are an alcoholic. Call AA. Call them. That's my controversial take for this morning. Bye.
So the question now is, what exactly is this issue that we have over alcohol? Pretty Ugly said in one song, it's not a drug, it's the person. The issue we have in South Africa is not necessarily alcohol. It is a certain culture of behaviors that we put into these kids, that we put into society, that makes us misbehave. Alcohol consumption has been decreasing per liter of pure alcohol per adult. The population has been increasing. We are number 58 in the world. We are number 7 in Africa. We do not have a very, very bad and extreme alcohol problem as they say we do. The issue is the behavior. We have people who have bad behaviors that get amplified by alcohol. You will never have a country that never drinks alcohol. What we need to do is fix the behaviors we put into our kids and society and the behaviors we normalize so that people know not to act crazy when they drink.
If you want to stop drinking, now it's the right time. 50% of alcohol in South Africa is fake, right? Meaning that you are exposing yourself in more and more and more and more and more disease, right? As we know that even one glass of alcohol, it's not even healthy for you. It exposes you to 7 types of cancer. This information has been proven. If you think I'm lying, you can go on Google and then ask, is it drinking one glass healthy? It's not healthy anymore. That wine glass, it's not even healthy anymore. So if you consider drinking, stop drinking, this is the right time for you. This is the right time for you. It's never too late to do a right thing.
Guys, what's that one thing that you feel like is not deserving of your money? You know what I mean? Like, there's very little to no chance of you spending money on that thing. I'll go first. Mine, South Africa do not come after me, is alcohol. Guys, why do you guys like spending your money on alcohol? I can't do it. I go out for dinner, for sure, and have like a glass of wine or like one cocktail. If I'm pushing it, I'll have 2. But guys, you guys are spending all the money's down the drain. Now, maybe I'm just not rich enough yet. Because fine, let's say you have assets, you have property, you know, investments and stuff like that, and you're bored, you don't know what to do with your money. By all means, go blow 10, 20, 15, 50k on alcohol because you literally uporil. But Anamal, you don't have a car. You're renting. You have no assets under your name. You have no investments whatsoever. In fact, on top of that, you have debt. And you still want to blow your money on alcohol? I can't do it. The worst part is now people blow their money on alcohol and then come back to us and ask us for the monies. The monies that we are starving ourselves of, you know, prime December time so we can keep them and apply them to good investments. You want that same money from us? Okay, bye.
It is because people are crazy in general. South Africans, according to the alcohol problem, means that most South Africans are crazy because we always say South Africans have an alcohol problem, they act wild. It's not the alcohol, it's the person. It's never the alcohol. What people do when they drink are symptoms of what they are in their mind. And I think we have a behavioral issue. We have a lack of control, we have a lack of boundaries. We don't know how to act properly as a society. We need to fix how we raise South Africans in order for us to curb this issue. People were drinking more than ever. 2015, people were drinking 11 liters of pure alcohol per adult. You are telling me we never had issues? Either there's an issue of underreporting here going on, or the moral decay of society has gone down. People have no morals, people are misbehaving. But what you're not going to say is that South Africa is in the top 10% of countries that drink the most in the world. That is incorrect. Also, the amount of alcohol that South Africans drink have decreased over the years to the lowest we've ever been in 2025 now. So the real question is, what is the problem that we actually have?
7.7 billion. That is how much money was spent on alcohol last December. And it's not even the whole December. In just 1 week, between the 25th and the 31st of December, 7.7 billion was spent on alcohol by South Africans. And we ask ukuthi kulo 7.7 billion, thina ndle nyama sicontribute malini? Sicontribute u6.5 billion.
Once you get to the point where you go to the liquor store and you bump into someone that you know, congratulations, you are an alcoholic.